Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, born Luiz Inácio da Silva, known mononymously as Lula. The seven-armed octopus, also known as the blob octopus or sometimes called septopus. Georgism, in modern times also called geoism, and known historically as the single tax movement. The tennis racket theorem, or intermediate axis theorem, is a kinetic phenomenon of classical mechanics. It has also been dubbed the Drobnikov effect. Mount Ararat, also known as Masis or Mount Ara. Nose picking is the act of extracting mucus with one's finger, rhinotelexis, and may include the subsequent ingestion of the extracted mucus, mucophagy. The Lampyridae are a family of elateroid beetles. They are soft-bodied beetles commonly called fireflies, lightning bugs, or glowworms for their conspicuous production of light. A roundabout, a rotary, and a traffic circle are types of circular intersection or junction. In the United States, engineers use the term modern roundabout. The Darvaza gas crater, also known as the Door to Hell or Gates of Hell, officially the Shining of Karakum. A perpetual stew, also known as forever soup, Hunter's pot or Hunter's stew. The Golgi apparatus, also known as the Golgi complex, Golgi body, or simply the Golgi. Xiangqi, commonly known as Chinese chess or elephant chess, is a strategy board game for 2 players. The game is also a popular pastime in Vietnam, where it is known as Ko Tung. The Ruwenzori, also known as the Ruwenzori, Ruwenzururu, or Uranjura. In cooking, a leavening agent or raising agent, also called a leaven or leavener. Tardigrades, known colloquially as water bears or moss piglets, are a phylum of 8-legged segmented microanimals. They were first described by the German zoologist Johann August Ephraim Goetze in 1773, who called them Kleiner Wasserbär, little water bear. In 1776, the Italian biologist Lazzaro Spallanzani named them Tardigrada. The Achaemenid Empire or Achaemenian Empire, also known as the Persian Empire or First Persian Empire. The Bilderberg Meeting, also known as the Bilderberg Group, Bilderberg Conference, or Bilderberg Club. Harungana madagascariensis is a flowering plant found in Madagascar that is commonly known as the dragon's blood tree, orange milk tree, or haronga. French fries, or simply fries, also known as chips, and finger chips. A pyroclastic flow, also known as a pyroclastic density current or a pyroclastic cloud, is a fast-moving current of hot gas and volcanic matter, collectively known as tephra. A name for pyroclastic flows that glow red in the dark is nuée ardent, Varanasi. Also Banaras, or Kashi. Honghai Precision Industry Corporation Limited, doing business as Honghai Technology Group in Taiwan, Foxconn Technology Group in China, and Foxconn internationally. Nsibidi, also known as Nsibiri, Nchibiri, or Nchibidi. Dendrocnidae moroides, commonly known in Australia as the stinging tree, stinging bush, or gimpy. A garage sale, also known as a yard sale, tag sale, moving sale, and by many other names. The Marsh Arabs, also referred to as Ahwaris, the Madan, or Shrug. The French invasion of Russia, also known as the Russian Campaign, the Second Polish War, and in Russia as the Patriotic War of 1812. The Java sparrow, also known as the Java finch, Java rice sparrow, or Java rice bird. The Intertropical Convergence Zone, ITCZ or ICZ. Wait. Itch? It's supposed to be pronounced itch? Does anyone actually call it the itch, or is this like how JSON is actually supposed to be pronounced Jason rather than JSON? Anyway, known by sailors as the doldrums or the calms because of its monotonous windless weather, is the area where the northeast and the southeast trade winds converge. When it lies near the geographic equator, it is called the near equatorial trough. A big box store, a hyperstore, a supercenter, a superstore, or a megastore. Kebab, kebab, or a kebab. Eggplant, aubergine, brinjal, or baigan is a plant species in the nightshade family Solanaceae. The Spanish imperial eagle, also known as the Iberian imperial eagle, the Spanish eagle, or Adalbert's eagle, is a species of eagle native to the Iberian Peninsula. Due to its distinct epaulets, old literature often referred to this species as the white-shouldered eagle. Linguistic relativity asserts that language influences worldview or cognition. Various colloquialisms refer to linguistic relativism: the Horff hypothesis, the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, the Whorf-Sapir hypothesis, and Whorfianism. Na-dene, also na-dene, Athabaskan eak tlingit, tli-na-dene. The loop of Henle, or Henle's loop, Henle loop, nephron loop, or its Latin counterpart, onsa nephroni. Toilet paper, sometimes called toilet, bath, or bathroom tissue, or toilet roll, is a tissue paper product. The bundle, or roll of toilet paper, is specifically known as a toilet roll, loo roll, or bog roll in Britain. Otorhinolaryngology, abbreviated ORL, and also known as otolaryngology, N-head and neck surgery, ORL, HNN or OHNS, or ear, nose, and throat, ENT. The self-ionization of water, also autoionization of water, autoprotolysis of water, autodissociation of water, or simply dissociation of water. The Floyd-Warshall algorithm, also known as Floyd's algorithm, the Roy-Warshall algorithm, the Roy-Floyd algorithm, or the Whoopi algorithm. The Yom Kippur War, also known as the Ramadan War, the October War, the 1973 Arab-Israeli War, or the Fourth Arab-Israeli War. Niza, also known as Galim, Nyam Nyam, Nyam Nyam, and Suga. Hubert Blaine Wolferschlegel Steinhausen Bergerdorf, Sr., surname also given as Wolfstern, Wolfa plus 666, Wolfa plus 585, Wolfa plus 590, and others. The Battle of the Catalonian Plains, or Fields, also called the Battle of the Campus Mariacus, Battle of Chalon, Battle of Troyes, or the Battle of Morica. A pole string, pole string, pole string, pole cord, pole cord, pole cord, or pole chain, pole chain, pole chain, is a string, cord, or chain. The Great Oxidation Event, GOE, or Great Oxygenation Event, also called the Oxygen Catastrophe, Oxygen Revolution, Oxygen Crisis, or Oxygen Holocaust. The Dachshund, also known as the Wiener dog or sausage dog, badger dog, dachshund, and doxy. Volksküche, Volksküche, Volku, Volku, also Küche für alle, Küfa, and Bevölkerungsküche, Bevolku, People's Kitchen, Free Supper Club, and Kitchen for All. A cant is the jargon or language of a group, often employed to exclude or mislead people outside the group. It may be called a cryptolect, argot, pseudo-language, anti-language, or secret language. The Hirnantian Glaciation, also known as the Andean-Saharan Glaciation, Early Paleozoic Ice Age (EPIA), the Early Paleozoic Ice House, the Late Ordovician Glaciation, or the End Ordovician Glaciation. A constructed language, shortened to conlang, is a language whose phonology, grammar, orthography, and vocabulary are consciously devised for some purpose. A constructed language may also be referred to as an artificial, planned, or invented language, or, in some cases, a fictional language. Planned languages, or engineered languages, or engelangs, are languages that have been purposefully designed. Names for soft drinks in the United States: soda water, ginger pop, pop, soda drink, Coke, Cola. A tropical cyclone is a rapidly rotating storm system with a low-pressure area, a closed low-level atmospheric circulation, strong winds, and a spiral arrangement of thunderstorms that produce heavy rain and squalls. Depending on its location and strength, a tropical cyclone is called a hurricane, typhoon, tropical storm, cyclonic storm, tropical depression, or simply cyclone. After 1 f3 e5, some players even continue with the nonsensical 2 king f2, one of several sequences of opening moves known as the Bong Cloud attack. It is also known as the Fried Fox attack, Wandering King opening, the Hammerschlag, Tumbleweed, the Pork Chop opening, or the Half Bird as it is often called in the United Kingdom. The International Radiotelephony Spelling Alphabet, or simply the Radiotelephony Spelling Alphabet, commonly known as the NATO Phonetic Alphabet, is the most widely used set of clear code words for communicating the letters of the Latin/Roman alphabet. It goes by various names, including NATO Spelling Alphabet, ICAO Phonetic Alphabet, and ICAO Spelling Alphabet. The ITU Phonetic Alphabet and figure code is a rarely used variant. Turpentine, which is also called spirit of turpentine, oil of turpentine, terebinthine, and colloquially, terps. Bursera cimaruba, commonly known as gumbo limbo, the tourist tree, copperwood, almacijo, chaca, West Indian birch, naked Indian, and turpentine tree, and surely also as the spirit of turpentine tree, oil of turpentine tree, terebinthine tree, and colloquially as the terps tree. A submarine sandwich, commonly known as a sub, is a type of American cold or hot sandwich. There are many local nicknames, especially in the northeastern United States, such as hoagie, hero, Maine Italian, grinder, wedge, or spucky. A multi-story car park, or parking garage, also called a multi-story, parking building, parking structure, parkade, parking ramp, parking deck, or indoor parking. A rail fan, train fan, rail buff or train buff, railway enthusiast, railway buff, anorak, gunzel, train spotter, or ferroequinologist. A semi-trailer truck, also known by a wide variety of other terms, see below. Alright, let's see below. Semi-trailer, semi-truck, truck and trailer, semi, big rig, tractor trailer, 18-wheeler, articulated lorry, artic, juggernaut, heavy goods vehicle / HGV, transport truck, transfer truck. Pilaf, pilav, or pilau. Alternative names: polau, pulau, plow, pela, pilav, pilov, payao, pilau, pelau, palau, polau, pulav, palau, palavu, plov, plovas, palov, polov, polo, polu, kurush, fulau, fulau, fulav, fulab, osh, ash, palu, piles, kirich.